enjoyed the Dallas and Dallas's grandmother relationship, which was a big deal.
I think that's who he pointed to first before he looked to Section 209.
Just hearing him talk about my grandmother being in the stands because he knew what that meant for us, for my family.
Well, his grandmother's meant so much to him in his life.
Here's this legend that I've just, you know, glorified in my mind, that the baseball world has rightfully so glorified, and like, he cares that much.
Anything that was done well, especially for an ace pitcher, I think he almost felt like he was their catcher, you know? He was their guy.
He would just kind of draw it out when he would, you know, when he knew you, and he'd be able to rib you and you know, play with you, but when he loved you, you could just, in that hand, just that hand with that crooked ass pinky, just, man, you were good today, man. You were perfect. And man, yeah, he's a big part of the greatest moment of my life.
In the baseball world.
Watching Ray celebrate in the clubhouse, legendary, just legendary. Because after a while, right, you're in there and it's fun, but it's still a player thing, right? So you feel like you're a little out of place almost, even though you're interviewing guys and you're kind of asking everybody the same question. So after a while, you kind of feel like, okay, right, these guys probably are like, are they out of there yet? Ray didn't care, was going to stay in there till the end, and he wanted champagne doused on him.
Thanks, Ramon. I appreciate it. So much for that. Oh.
In the eyes, and it didn't matter who he was talking to. Cigar smoke, strobe lights. He was in his element. He was so happy.
You knew that was coming, right? I knew it was coming.
It was those moments, again, where I think the true relationship and respect that, you know, the players and the guys celebrating in that clubhouse had for him.
To watch somebody of Ray's stature, and, you know, here's a guy in his 60s, didn't care. Champagne, beer, loved every minute of it. Awesome.
Coco Crisp has had some great at-bats tonight. He does not have a hit. He reached on an air score to run, but he has done a good job.
Of course, his most famous moment, I think, on radio was the Coco Crisp walk-off in the playoffs, right? When he basically obliterated my call.
Coco, it's a base hit to right field. Smith to third, up the middle, bobbled it. Garcia, and the A's have won it.
It's raw, and it's his excitement. I mean, Ray loved the team. He loved the players. He's always loved the players. And that moment when he's just basically screaming and we've just won a playoff game, I think no question we'll always remember that.
Unbelievable. 15 walk-off. And Coco Crisp does it again.
After that, I think maybe even the commercial break after the A's had won that game and forced to Game 5, Ray was very apologetic. He said, oh man, I'm sorry, I stepped all over you. And I said, Ray, if anyone in this organization had the right to do what you did, it's you.
And the A's win it unbelievably again.
It was just something that I think fans can appreciate, because Ray could capture those moments and he wasn't afraid to show the emotion. I mean, it's real. There was nothing phony about Ray in his broadcast. It was very authentic. And that was an authentic moment where it was spontaneous. It came out and it lives forever.
Oh, hey, what's up? Hey, you made it.
The hardest I ever laughed when the Philly Fanatic visited us in Philadelphia, and he put a cheesesteak hat on Ray and he gave him a kiss with his big snout. That's the hardest I've ever laughed.
Is there a game going on? Why are you doing this to me?
Because Ray wasn't always into that kind of foolish stuff. But he didn't have a choice that night because it was the Philly Fanatic, right? What are you gonna do? You gonna tell him to leave? So he went with it, and it was just magical. And I really had a hard time announcing the game because my side hurt.
This is great.